Yeah, it's trying to fall off of there, no?
Yeah, it's the back support for the cat track. When we put it in transport mode, that's going to go on here. Support.
Oh, okay.
Being that I tested it out the other day, I just didn't know it was back cat. Okay, control. Right now we're 15 and 5/8.
Okay.
Do you know what the word curve stands for?
This is the kind.
Okay. So this computer is very simple. If you look at it, this is not a computer. It's pretty much a calculator. The two functions I want you to concern yourself are auto down and pattern. Auto down remembers where you were and where you want to go. Does not know where the bed is. Let's say, and here's the two most important things with these two functions. If we have a round side on the bed, we use the auto down. If we have a flat side on the bed, we use our pattern mode.
Okay.
So auto down round, pattern flat. So if we have a round log up on there, the first log I'm primarily going to saw and get it down to a square, then have you try to get comfortable with the controls.
Okay.
The second log, I'm pretty much going to let you saw. I'm going to talk you through it and see what you've learned. It's a lot, for me it's easier to watch and explain than it is to read a book and try to comprehend.
Yeah, I'm not a good book learner.
So, but if I turn it on to auto down, you see this set 1 represents 1 inch.
Okay.
We have 16 presets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's kind of weird how they do that, but if you hit 1 again, it'll go to 5, you hit it again, it goes to 9. Last one, 13.
13.
So 2, 6.
Oh, I see.
So number 1 is at 1 inch. The other thing we got to do is, because Indy doesn't ever put kerf in these, we're going to set it.
Oh, okay.
This figures in 64ths, which is very hard to, when you're in your head saying, okay, 8 and 8, if I split it, it's 4. I set my kerf a little thick. What I set it for is a full 1/8 of an inch,
Okay.
0.125. And I do that for the simple reason, when I'm going down through my scale, if it's set at a perfect 1/8 of an inch, the numbers will look more, 6 and 5/8.
Recognizable, yeah.
Exactly. So I'm going to save it there. Plus, it's going to give your lumber maybe a 30-second pump for shrinkage and things like that. As long as your lumber is always the same consistency is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Like on our 2x4s, I cut on the even 2 inch. I'll go 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. That's a inch and 7/8 by 4.
Okay.
Inch and 7/8 is more than suffice. A lot of guys go inch and 3/4, inch and 5/8, but a
Yeah.
full 2, that means you got to drop 2 and 1/8 every time.
Yeah.
So the kerf is in. So if we have our log up here and we know we want to make our cut, I'm going to raise our round logs up there, and we decided 18 and 1/8 we're going to make our cut. When we decide where our cut's going to be, we turn the computer on. We make the cut, we go down through, we put it in forward gear, and we travel forward. We get to the end of the cut, we turn this down, I raise up. Doesn't matter how far, I never looked at the scale because the computer doesn't work. Give this lever a tap,
And it
17.
Okay.
So there's my inch and 1/8.
Okay.
Pattern is a little different. Are you going to primarily do 1 inch, 2 inch?
Yeah, probably. Well, we're going to be doing, right off the bat, we're going to be doing 2 inch. We're building stairs.
Okay,
In
so
a
what I'm
building.
going to do is set up this the way I set up a lot of mills. Number 1 is 1-to-1. Number 5 under the 1 inch button. To change these, you turn this on, it highlights it. If I hit it again, all of them are going to change to 1 inch.
Okay.
As I use this button that travels down. When I get to the bottom, I'm going to change this to 6. So we can do 1 to 6 inch. So 1 by 6s.
So each one of these is a cut.
Yes.
Okay.
And it represents the bottom, being that it's going to stop at 6. Once I get to 6, it will not allow me to go any further.
Oh, okay.
So 1 to 6. The next one I'm going to change is going to be 1 to 8. And you can change these to whatever you like.
Yeah. We got big logs.
Yeah,
Yeah, you said you had some windfall damage.
big logs.
So 1 to 8. And the last one in there, I'm going to go 1 to 10.
So that won't go any farther down than 10 inches off the bed.
Right.
Okay.
It gets to 10, you can hit it all you want. It's just going to stay right there.
Yeah, okay.
So 1 to 10. Now number 2, I'm going to go 2 inch to the bed. That's going to be a full 2 by, if that's what you want. Or
Yeah.
you can set it to whatever you want. With a computer, it's simple. With a manual mill, I do the 2 inch drops because it's inch and 7/8 on here. If you want to, you get 2.
Yeah.
So we're going to go 2 to the bed. The next one, I'm going to go 2 to 4.